What's up, everyone? Coming to you from the right side of the screen today because of the way that Stephen and I joined the stream or the recording. Party Wagon Podcast episode, 43?
I think so.
I think we're at. Gradually getting lower and lower energy on my side of the fence here, just because I'm tired. Stephen and I tried to have a small chat before we jumped in and wanted to talk about what we were going to be doing, and we really don't have anything except for like one article today, so this might be a short one. I don't really know, so we'll just go from there. Starting it off with I'm not going to highlight it because I close out the window from a comment last week that we were laughing about. Mad Hatter and I were actually laughing about it quite a bit last night. Someone said that, like, oh great, Gary's already complaining, and it was like right in the beginning of the episode. I've considered just doing a whole complaining episode because I like to observe and talk about shitty people. So if you the people seem to like it, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, right.
Seems like they might be the problem. I don't know, man. I mean, I haven't really complained how much I've wanted to complain about people. So I don't know. Let me know if you actually want to hear me go off the rails and put people in their place. Anyway, fun stuff. We're just going to talk about, starting off, comments that's been swirling in the group, talking about Target getting rid of their sections for NECA products. Yes. Stephen, you've experienced this.
Yes, and a bunch of locations also around me have cleared out their NECA section or had very limited stock where the Funko Pops took over. And I know some people don't have that experience, but I can also say that I haven't seen or heard NECA reps come around to restock as well.
Yeah. So
how about you?
We've got 4 local ones to me. Mentioned that many a times, and one of them has cleaned out the section. One of them has two of my 4 have 2 NECA sections, one in the back, one in the toys, and then another one just has the normal back one. The one that cleaned out was the other one that had a normal back, only a back section. So that one, I don't really know how that one's been. The rumor and what I've been seeing people say is like some stores that don't see their NECA rep enough, some people are saying, are just having their sections removed because they're a mess and they're not being updated. That's one thing that people have been saying. If I was a guessing man, I would say it's either they're doing a reset with different product because the stuff that was there is obviously not selling. I do know a NECA rep that does send back product that doesn't sell so they can get new product in. But also that possibility that they're cutting down on some of the saturation in stores and moving to what we believe is just the Target employee stocking model, right? It's where the employees just do them. They're not going to be doing these normal stocks anymore. They're going to start doing events. And that's the only way you get your stuff is when it's on an event end cap or something of the sort. Kind of like they just did with the Stump Turtles and Slash and all that stuff. So maybe that might be something that's stocked via.
Personally, I would love that if it comes on the Target truck.
Yeah, it's easier to track.
You see that come out better, but the problem is those events usually are just turtles. Don't they have?
I mean that's still their big push, but like what was a Holothon last year? We also got the Saw figure. We got the Predator exclusive for that as well. I remember Dustin was looking for that. Majority of it was turtles because that's their money maker. That's what sells. But they still trickle the figures out here and there. But the problem with that stuff is like all of their other lines aren't exclusive to Target, so they'd only be a first to market, like their Predator and their I'm just gonna shoot from the hip, fucking RoboCop and Terminator and all that other stuff. Maybe they're just gonna start carrying some of the lighter items like the Toonie Terrors or something of the fact. I don't know. What I do know is more places are picking up NECA products. So is the Target situation really a loss? Not really, as long as we're still getting our exclusives. I'm trying to like angle my face so that I don't keep getting this glare the whole time I'm talking to everybody. So when you see me like looking down, like, I'm not like pondering. I'm just trying not to just have that just blasting you.
No, appreciate that, but you're
I
fine.
could probably just take my glasses off. I can see fine without them, but not painting anything here. So
I can see Target do everything online. Seems like that's successful.
yeah, I mean it's pretty easy too. I've always had a good experience with the Target online process. What I haven't had a good experience with is the pickup in store process, where they have like actually let me circle that back. It's not the pickup in store process; it's the delivery service process, where you can order it on the line. Some third party person goes and grabs it off the shelf and brings it to your house, and you pay $10 or $15 a month, and you have that service for Target. I did that with two different Targets here in Syracuse, and I purchased the Vacation Bebop and Rocksteady Slash and Rat King when those were up over the summer, and both locations said like over 8 in stock or something. It says they were like packed with them. Both times, different parts of the day, different people. They were told that the product wasn't there. And when they would text me, because they text you to tell you or they call you, I explained to them, like, if you just ask somebody, like, they are in the back, they are stocked products, they just probably didn't put them out yet. Like, just say something. And both times, two different employees, two different stores told that person that no, we don't have them, or no, I'm not going in the back to get them. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then I went there the next day and bought them because they were on the shelf.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So I'm like, I tried to save myself trouble and got screwed. I don't know if I ever canceled that subscription.
You should do it.
Yeah, I probably should.
You should. If you have the Target Right card, it's free. Do you have the Target Right card?
Yes and no. I do. If it's still active, I don't know. I don't use it, so they might have canceled it on me.
There you go.
Target Circle. Target. I'm a card holder. Yeah, it says I'm a card holder. And then we got the Target Circle 360. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, I don't pay for that.
Yeah.
The $50 a year. It's $50 a year.
Yeah. So. It says annual plan selected. Oh, hopefully I'm not paying for this shit.
Annual. Well, you picked the annual plan, so that means you paid $50 a year.
Yeah. Oh no, that's just telling me like I can subscribe. It says subscriber maybe later. Oh, thank God.
All right, cool.
I this is a funny story. I was in where the fuck was I? San Diego? In San Diego. And I was like, I'm at my hotel and like there's places to eat everywhere, but like Comic-Con was a fucking nightmare. And I'm like, I just want to go back to my hotel and eat and sleep. I was just so tired. It was like 13 hours of constant walking and interacting with people. And I just like, I got like Wingstop or something. So I open up Uber Eats, gonna Uber the shit, and I go to select it all, and it's like, oh, you're saving this much money with Uber One, and I'm like, what? And I look at it. I've been subscribed to Uber One for like 3 years, like $10 a month, and I didn't even know, and I was like, oh, cool. I guess I've got this one. So I immediately text April. I'm like, so you're not gonna believe this shit. She was just so fucking dumb because I do like the 14-day trials of shit, and I don't ever look at my bank statements, so I don't know what I've got. I didn't know what I had. The one time I looked at my bank statement was in July before this whole thing, and I was going through and I saw Acorn. I'm like, what the fuck is Acorn? I thought I was about to call and have my shit, my card canceled because I'm like, well, I never did this. And then I looked at my text message, I typed it into my phone, and I guess my friend Ryan was like, hey, can you sign up for this Acorn thing? So I can get like a $5 in stocks or some shit. I'm like, yeah, sure, do whatever. And I did, and I forgot I even did it. That was like in April or May.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so like I'm one of those guys that they're like, oh, get Rocket Money. You can see what you're paying for. You don't even know about. Like, I'm one of those guys because I have like 1,000 subscriptions to things that I don't even look, and I don't look at my bank account. I don't know how much money I have. I just don't worry about it.
There you go. Well, I would recommend one of those Rocket Monies then for you.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
Yeah.
It's not a flex, by the way. Like I don't look at my bank account because it gives me severe anxiety.
Yeah, I know.
I try to spend as little as possible in general, even though I spend way too much money. But
just with 30 Ronins.
Yeah. And I cashed out my 401k this year. Just put that shit in my bank account.
Wow. Yeah.
So for people that don't know, like I spend a lot of money on dumb shit, but I don't like to have my money tied up anywhere else. I like to have it like in my bank account or like where I know where it is. And during 9/11, my grandfather lost his entire 401k. All of it. 6 digits. Gone. And he is the one that reason I have a 401k. He gives me shit all the time. He doesn't know I took it out. But I was like, I'm not doing that. Like at the end of the day, like as someone who is watches a lot or studies a lot of politics and economics and shit, I'm like, I'm gonna go and take my 401k out and just sit, take that little hit because the hit was so I know you're super responsible, so I know you have 401k, you have a family and shit. I was like, the amount that I lost, the percentage that I lost was not as bad because of my growth, because
right.
because like how much I put into what I had when I cashed it out, like I did not really hurt. So when I worked in Microsoft, I put 12% of my 401k of my paycheck in every single paycheck every 2 weeks. So,
did they match?
What? Oh yeah, they match. They don't match. I think they matched 50% or some shit like that. So I put in 12%, they put in 6%, so it's like 18% of my paycheck went in every single pay period. Oh yeah, I bankrolled my fucking 401k with Microsoft. I'm so happy I was responsible enough to just do that. Like you eat shit for a little bit, it's like you don't worry about it, but
right.
You just kind of do that. I actually have not contributed any to my 401k for the past year to either for my with Bull Airs. So
okay.
Just save it, in my opinion. Like I'm not gonna retire. I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna work until you're 100 years old.
Nah, dude. Like I know this is what the podcast's about, but how many people do you see retire and then just deteriorate because they just kind of get lazy and stuff?
People I work with. I have an 80-year-old that works with me.
Yeah.
Well, not with me, but where I work, and another 70-year-old. They've been there for like 50 years. I was like, why don't you retire? And they're like, well, because I'm going to be bored. What am I going to do? Sit on the couch and watch TV? I get their point.
Yeah, like my grandfather retired at like 50 because he was very responsible and did a good job what he did like his entire life. He worked at a place called New Process Gear. It was a car manufacturer, Chrysler and Dodge. Big, that's what Syracuse used to be, is very big manufacturing for like that's where we got air conditioning from. You can thank Carrier for that, for the entire fucking United States. But it's like the building for Carrier where I'm at, to where I live is straight up like a 3-minute drive. Now it's a park. They fucking leveled it and they shipped it all to fucking Mexico. They straight up leveled the whole place. It's just an open green park now. But yeah, like he retired when he was like 50. And then he's just fucking like he just exists. I mean, it's not in a bad way, but it's just not how I want to live. Yeah. We're gonna sell our company and we're gonna become millionaires. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna invest. That's the goal. I'm all in, all chips.
There you go. That's exactly what you're trying. I'm rooting, Gary.
What was that?
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what
I'm
happens.
a multimillionaire.
I'd say I'd move out of this fucking state, but at this point, I might just move out of this fucking country.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, turtles. I'm so burnt out, everyone. Like from work, I'm just gradually getting more tired. Oh, next Thursday we're going to DesignerCon Vegas. If you're in Las Vegas, I'll be at DesignerCon. I'm not going to be there for turtles, but I'll be there for work. So
How far is Vegas from you?
I'll be there. Not gambling. Thursday, and then Friday at 5 p.m. we'll be at our booth. It'll be opening. We'll be there all day Saturday, all day Sunday. At some point, we're gonna try to sneak out and go to Second Time Around Comics, which is awesome. I hear. My buddy Ethan owns it, so if you're in the Vegas area, that's really just the only place I know of. So we're gonna be going there. I was with Ethan 2 months ago, so it's like I don't see the guy, but
Yeah.
I really excited to go out there. Aaron Hazori had done a 40th anniversary cover for them, so I think it's available on their website right now. We posted it in the Wagon a couple times, so check that out. I think that'd be really cool experience. So I'll be doing that while I'm out there. Hopefully I can get some toys, but that's like the only exciting thing I've got coming up. But I'm still tired. Over here burping. It's been a fucking day.
Yeah, you honestly, I can say you really look tired. From all the other episodes we did, you really looked busy.
I'm so spent. So yeah. I just don't know. I don't even know. That's the thing. Like, I've been so busy. Like, so everyone knows 7:58 p.m. Eastern time. I get a text message from Steven, just says link, and I'm like, for what? Like, for what? And I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even know it was Thursday. I did not even fucking know today was Thursday to like even do this. We didn't do it last Thursday. This is actually like we skipped a week because I was so tired last week. And it was also Halloween. You've got kids.
Yeah.
I didn't do a damn thing. Shut the lights off and just sat at home.
You didn't pass out candy?
No, fuck people, dude. They fucking stole a $300 witch out the front of the. People can't leave shit alone. They ruined the shit for us, man.
That's terrible that they did that to you.
Yeah, fuck that, man. It's like it was April's birthday present. For people that don't know, we got one of those really cool like animatronic, like the skeletons, but we got the witch this year that like holds onto the broom and it laughs and it's got eyeballs and shit. We bought all these fucking cool ass like projection LED lights that just look really cool in the house. I posted photos on my Instagram if you follow me. So it's like it just looked cool. You've seen it. I shared the group. We were just really hyped on it. And April loves it. It was like something she was looking forward to. And then not even 2 weeks later, I wake up to a text message because she was up before me and she was at work. She says someone stole the witch, and I look out the fucking door and it's gone, or the window, and I'm like, cool. Like, it ruins the spirit. Like, you don't want to fucking do anything. And then like I filed a police report. They accepted it. Called me a fucking week and a half later after I found it. Well, we think we found it. It was the person that took it's like around the corner from our house. And like I have it marked a certain way with like the inside so that I would know it was mine. And I guess I told April, I was like, you know what? Do you even want to do it? Is it even worth it? And she goes, I'm just fucking over it. Like, it was already like, that's how upset she was. So don't fucking steal shit, people. That's just fucking stupid. You don't know what it does to the person. She's got depression issues. Like,
right.
Someone can kill themselves over something that small. You know what I mean? Like, it's not being serious. Like, some people are like on the tipping point. You don't know what anybody's doing. So, or
I agree.
how their life is going. Although I have all of this, I'm also not materialistic. So like if something gets stolen, like I don't give a shit. But I get pissed off about theft, but I don't get mad about the item being gone.
Right. Completely. I agree with you 100% on that. So turtles. All right.
Turtles.
Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, that new Turtles game came out based off of the movie. For the Xbox.
Oh,
PS5. I bought it.
It's a different type of game, though. It's really made for kids.
It's a kid's game. I got it. I just wanted to grab it because why not? I didn't get the fucking arcade game one that they did. The one that was like the old 2012 arcade game that they put out on there.
I got that one.
I couldn't justify that, but I grabbed the new one. It's okay. It's fun, I guess. You see my Xbox is actually on right now. You texted me. I was playing Death Stranding. Shadow dropped on Xbox today, even though I've already played it on PlayStation. I was like, get it on Xbox. Why not? Because I play my Xbox more than anything. But I'm playing it. It's okay. It's fine. I'm just trying to think of stuff I've seen in the Wagon because being so busy, I don't look at the group anymore. Like I just haven't had time. Is it really just Dustin at this point that just approves everything?
To be honest, yeah, he's been the top approver.
People like text me and shit. I'm just like, dude, it's pretty much dusted at this point. So if you're mad about whatever post that this all Dustin approved it.
Yeah.
I try to go in there, but I don't touch my phone anymore.
Oh,
Because I just don't look at my phone. So
Burlington is
good point.
yeah, having the movie Turtles randomly.
Yeah, so
Movie Turtles, yeah.
that's a good thing to bring up. We're just gonna, as always, we kind of shoot from the hip, but we don't know what we're talking about. So, like, pardon us just not knowing what the hell we're talking about. But yeah, Burlington, Mikey and Donnie specifically. I have the first release. Oh, right, all those little guys right there. I haven't grabbed I bought a Mikey, and I wanted to compare them because the contrast on the bandanas is off on the new ones. They look worse. They don't look movie accurate, I guess we'll say. And I haven't even looked at it yet, but I put him in the Raphael in Disguise outfit. I put the trench coat and the hat and shit on him. So it was just sitting in a box, and I didn't want Raph in that with the other three turtles. So I grabbed it. Do you have any of those? You don't do movie at all, right?
No, I do have some movie, but Tune is my go-to.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. I did find the Leo and Shredder rooftop battle set. I think we touched upon that last episode. I did find it.
The faces, Shredder's face looks good.
Dude, someone has said that it looked better and they updated it, and I haven't even looked. It's sitting on my floor right now. I haven't even put it up on my shelf yet. I posed them, and I don't have a spot on my shelf because I don't have any room left. So, I'll have to take a look at it because I surprisingly only have one movie Shredder from like that. All the rest of them I customized, so I never actually kept two for posing and photos. It's weird. Okay. I got multiple super shredders and Secret of the Use shredders, but not on the first one. It was just wild. Now think about it.
Right, and also it doesn't come with his cape.
Right, it doesn't, which is kind of a bummer. I get it, but
right.
You're charging me $60 for reuse still.
Right. I get it. Another thing posted in the wagon was the CEO of what is that company of the Panda posted in our group giving us exclusive looks.
Oh, for PandaCon.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name escapes me. God damn it, I forgot.
John Byron, Bryans. Yeah.
Yeah. So NECA's doing PandaCon. We've seen it. Tomas did it. Zilu, he sculpted it, and it looks incredible. But one of the things I didn't know was that character like exists in its own IP. It's like Usagi. And recently this guy like bought like these licenses or whatever it is, and that's how it kind of became a thing. And if there's a comic book or there's like a world, kind of like a multiverse or something. I don't know. I haven't looked too far into it, but Joey from Ninja Turtles turned me on to that guy because he was commenting about that on posts that he actually owned PandaCon, and he like, do you know who this guy is? I'm like, no. And I looked it up and it was him. And then he joined the Wagons, and he's been, really active in the Wagon. So
yeah. Well, I saw him in a different group. Then I asked him to join ours, and he started posting. So
yeah, it's really cool. It's cool that he does that. In my personal opinion, for as someone that doesn't live for it but likes the recognition from the work that I do, I believe that I like to see those people in the communities and talking specifically because like they're normal people, and if they're doing cool things that I like people to know who they are, like mini celebrities, I guess you'll say. So
right.
It's really cool that he gets to do that.
I agree completely. He's kind of hasn't been talking lately, but I think how much can you really post?
How much you gonna talk?
Right.
Like, probably nothing going on right now.
I agree.
That's what he had to say. Like,
Mezco pre-order or wait list. There was a couple of went to pre-order.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That's the first set, right? The dark set. What's the deal with this like $45 Mezco Casey charity thing?
So I don't know. Jay actually knows a ton more about it, but I guess November 9th, they're having Heat Boys Mikey for $45. mess code Casey Jones for $45. But last year, like everyone was hitting at the same time and brought down the website.
But what's the web? Like, what do we? I mean, I don't even know. Like, all I keep seeing, I saw this like a month and a half ago or something. Like,
It's
did they just
nerd.
have a lot of stock or something? Did they like? Were they
Yeah, they
donating?
bought like 30, 40 of them each. So once those get sold, I think 30 or 40.
Okay.
I think that's the number I heard. So once you get it, or once they sell out, they're sold out.
Yeah,
But
that's cool. They must have been donated because it's for a charity, right?
I think so. Yeah,
It's gotta be. I don't know. I'll make a note here. I'll try to grab a Casey and give it away.
Yeah,
for someone
that'd be a
who can't
nice giveaway.
Yeah, just because like I know a lot of people are going to try to get it that want it, but I don't trust people. I know flippers are going to try to grab that shit.
I think what I'm going to do is I'll match that. I'll grab one Heat Boys Mikey for $45 and give this away, or a Heat Boys Mikey, not this one, but
yeah, I've got so for people that don't even know, like I've got so many fucking things I got to give away in the group, and I just haven't. Like I just don't have the time to like. And it's, Gary, you just got to make a post and then run a wheel to verse. But at this point, yeah, that I don't have the time for that. I don't have the ability. Like I just don't. But like I've got, thanks to Sean Schaefer in the group, another admin, he gave me a whole box of shit to give away, and then like I have stuff in a box that I got to give away, like tons of just like turtles of Grayskull and vintage re-releases and just like little things. Like I got a lot. Like I just wanted it on my fucking room. I thought I was doing it all at once, like one giant lot instead of doing a couple at a time. Just don't have to deal with the bullshit.
Yeah, and plus all that shipping.
Yeah. So, but like, it's also one of those things. Like I gotta feel like I gotta be in the mood. I gotta fix my light over here. Gotta be in the mood because, not saying it's a bad thing because we all have lives, but since I don't have a chance to like really police the group anymore, I see just a lot of things I don't like to see from people, words and conversations and just things that don't belong that we've never stood for. And we used to go through and delete those and stuff, but time doesn't allow. But I see them, and it's like kind of sours me wanting to be like super nice about giving away stuff because like it probably sounds bad to some people, but like it doesn't seem like it's deserved if people can't behave themselves. Like that's when I would always give stuff out, was like to encourage being kind. And it just I haven't seen it. I just don't see it enough. So
I get what you mean for sure.
That's why I just haven't given anything away. Sorry, I'm on my little fucking soapbox, but
well, no, you're right. We used to give giveaways every other month. It seems like, if not once a month.
Yeah,
we were doing at one point.
Yeah, it was a mixture of like congratulating people for being fucking cool, and then it was also like to get more people in the group, which were cool. But with any kind of growth, you just get bad, some bad eggs, and unfortunately they might be loud sometimes, and it ruins it for some people. Easy situation. Now I'm just gonna really say how I feel instead of like beating around the bush. We had a guy that was asking about purchasing one of the custom heads from Does Machines did, the arcade, like the Ow My Toes heads, right? Who, for those who don't know, you probably don't even know, I actually banned that guy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his name was Michael Measy. Been there since 2022. But he had like posted about he wanted how do I get one of these, and he used Todd Hubbard's picture, Neck of Nobody, and people were like, this was a custom order thing, this is a custom thing. Actually, Todd, whose photo you're using, has this up in a raffle waffle over in the Collectors Asylum. And the dude was like, yeah, I don't do scams, right? And was calling Todd a scammer and stuff like that. And then I think someone tagged Todd in there, so Todd saw it. And although I'm cool with Todd, I like Todd. Todd and I like really close and connected. Todd bitched out and left the group. And like I understand, like I don't need the drama type of mentality, like screw that. But like knowing the other groups that he's in still, and mind you, he doesn't do anything in the party wagon because of that fucking felon.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't do anything. He was the second admin. Like it was me and then him. I invited him first before anybody else in the party wagon when I created the group in 2022.
21? Yeah, 22. 22. Yeah.
22? It's actually 2022. Like the 2020 was because that was like a Syracuse only group. I didn't want to update all the rules in case you didn't know that story. I didn't want to rewrite the rules, so I just reopened an old group. But yeah, when 2022 when we did that, he was the first person. But like the part that bothers me is that like he would like feel that way and like bitch out about it. It's like one of those things. One person says something bad on the internet, so like you use it as like that's everybody. And it's always bothered me that he doesn't contribute to the group, like like ever like share any opinions or talk or anything like that, because he's awesome. And there's just no reason for him not. But he left, and I was like really annoyed by that. And I was also really annoyed by that dude, just the way he was saying like scammers. So I commented on it. I was like, dude's never scammed anybody. Everybody had his fucking back, and then he just like he left anyway. And I'm like, whatever. Like I just booted the other guy. So I was like, whatever. Near booted somebody the other day that was like fucking running their mouth. I can't remember what it was about, but the dude just being a douche. And then I saw that, his name was like grayed out in a tag. I texted him like, "Did you boot this guy?" He goes, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I did."
Good.
Who never boots anybody. He jokes around about mass booting, but he never does. Yeah. So
like I really pissed him off.
It was very funny. Oh my god, I was laughing because like he never does. He doesn't boot anybody, but that guy must have really pissed him off.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't act like that. Oh, he was being overly critical of his channel, which Near is totally cool with criticism, but this dude is like overstepping the criticism. But yeah, shit, that's just really funny. I know it's a little drama, everyone, but I mean, we're just tired. We're bored. We don't know what the fuck to talk about. So I don't know. We're just hitting you with this.
32 minutes so far.
It is what it is. It's just, if you know me, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, or you've known me for years, and like where I sit, like it's really hard for me right now, specifically because my brain is still in politics mode. And just disgust, and like I just don't really want to do this today. Like that's not even just about. I don't want to be rude. Like I just don't know what to talk about because I haven't paid attention, and I don't want to do this because I don't feel like I'm giving out the quality of like me knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. Because that just like I guess that would just lead me into like another little fucking high horse thing. There's someone in the community who's been booted from the party wagon, by the way, a while ago.
Oh, I know who you're going to talk about.
And maybe so the thing that bothers me, and I still have to text some of my friends that are on his Instagram. There's a dude that's like a severe homophobe in the community, and has been talking. He's said some pretty bad things to Cody, who is the reason we have a fucking StreamYard, because he pays for this and he lets us use it. Too much new toys. And he's put him on blast, but now Warrior Pins has put him on blast. Sorry if I'm bringing drama to that, but is that TMNT TCG guy? I think he still follows me, but I unfollowed him months ago. Dude is just like an off the rocker, huge homophobe, far right, extreme Trumper type guy. Just runs his fucking mouth about things. And like on his Instagram, he's got like Kevin's holding the cards, because Belty, who's in the sewer batch, he doesn't know better. Sewer batch guys are all close friends of mine. They've been updated on it. But like Jim, Steve, they've got the fucking cards in their hands, and like it's kind of like a promotion thing. And it's like, no, like I know personally Jim and Steve don't stand for that kind of shit. So like I still gotta call or text them and let them know, like, yo, like just letting you know so they can distance themselves. But like that's not acceptable in any situation. And I say this, not to like bring politics into things, but into moralities and morals into a community and how you treat each other. So like that's how I look at it. And I'm a fucking asshole. I always accept that. But I at least know when to keep my mouth shut. So, this is one of those things. Was that who you thought I was talking about, Steven, or was it something completely different?
No, something different, to be honest with you. Sorry.
now I need to know. Who are you thinking about?
The guy who made those helmets.
Oh, Charlie.
Yeah.
Let's address that. This is going to be one of those episodes where we just kind of talk about like maybe community safety and like who you're talking to, and instead of like getting your toy, we all we ever know about is fucking toys and like updates on toys. And I don't know if you come here every weekend or a week to see that, or every other week, like, or if you're bored of it. So I don't know. Does this fucking help? Seriously, let me know below, because I will put on the facade of that person and just tell you about toys. But this is a clarity thing, I guess, to get it off of my chest. I'll lead it off with I did unfriend him on Facebook. I did remove him from the party wagon. He did DM me, and it is unread. I promise you, it is unread. I didn't even open it. There are people that will back that up because I screenshotted it and sent it to him. Said, "Look who entered the DMs." But Charlie, also known as Grizzly Mountain Customs, and I still give him the chance to fucking fix shit. But he's been taking orders on 3D printed like shredder helmets and Secret of the Ooze canisters for like 2+ years now. And he's not delivering on a lot of them. And he has excuses of why he's not doing it. He's redesigning the helmet. He doesn't want to send out the old helmet. He's told me everything. He's told everybody everything. He has, pardon me, Jesus, I drank too much Mountain Dew. He's told me what he's been doing. People have been getting stuff, but a lot of people didn't, right? Back in March, I told him, like, if you don't square up with people soon, like, I don't have your back anymore, because then that looks bad on me. And he moved, got a new house. He moved, went radio silent, and then it kind of came up again, right? And I had removed it. I removed him from the group and unfriended him and stuff. The first when it started to just trickle out a couple weeks ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe. And then if people are like, "Oh, Gary's got his back," I fucking approved every one of those posts of people talking shit about him in the party wagon and doing the memes and shit. Like the one of like the coffin. It's like still waiting for the shredder helmet from Grizzly Mountain. It's the fucking skeleton in the coffin. Like, I approved all of those. And if Steven, you can back me up. I usually will decline shit like that, not because of who it is, because I don't want the drama.
Right.
I don't want that essence of like, I don't want people to think they can come here and talk shit like that in the group, especially in the thread. I don't even know what the comments were on it, to be honest. But I know that a couple people in other chats have like, or like in threads have like called me out. They've tagged me and, it's my boy and shit like that. It's like, no, like, I approved all that, everyone. Like, I can even show you the receipts because it shows what admins have done what. I could show you I approved of those because I welcomed it in that situation. But I know one thing, and Steven, you tell me about this. I did make a comment knowingly that I knew one of the dudes that I approved the post on was a guy that Charlie was specifically not doing. Like, he said he was going to do it sooner or later, but he's like, I'm not going to do it. It's not a priority to me because this dude sucks in my DMs. And I knew this back in March because this is another dude that I don't like in my DMs. And actually, he's in my DMs right now with an unread message because I don't know why. It just says, "Hey." And I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, I give people many chances to not act certain ways, and you've got like 3 strikes with me, and then I'm like, I gotta move on because I don't have the time. There are people that abuse DMs, and this is one of them. And like, tell me if I'm wrong. If someone's being extremely annoying to you in general and saying things that you don't like, are you going to like ignore them?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and that's what he did. Like, yeah, he delayed his shit and still hasn't sent it purposefully. I got called out on that. It was like, that was him. And then there's another dude that I saw in there, which is the one that spawned the March conversation, was a guy named Clint. And I screenshotted it and sent it to Charlie. And then Charlie screenshotted the comments that Clint was sending him and showed them to me. And I'm like, oh, I get it. And I'm like, yeah, I get where you're coming from. And I get where he's coming from, but like, Clint was definitely in the wrong. And it's just one of those people that's like, we used to talk like on the shit list. Like, there's people's names that in the group that are like, you see that or just some of the ones that don't know how to interact properly or maturely. And that's one of the guys on mine. And that's how it was like a thing. And I was like, just get your shit together, dude. So am I wrong for feeling that way? Like, I don't know.
Hey, your feelings are your feelings. Right,
yeah,
or
but
wrong.
It's
your feelings. So
I won't die on that hill. I'll accept if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, like I know someone's annoying the shit out of me, and they want something from me, or I owe them something or whatever. I don't like that being a situation. If someone bought something from me, I'm gonna get it out the door so I don't have to fucking deal with their shit. But yeah, but if you're really annoying me, I'm like, I don't have time to look at this. I have an actual life. I don't need to be blown up in my DMs all damn day and then an attitude given because I didn't respond within 10 minutes. So that's just how I see it. So I don't know. I know I'm wrong in some aspects of that, but hey,
I see where you're coming from though.
Always willing to work on it. Not that stubborn.
Yeah. So
damn.
40 minutes of talking. Wow.
Yeah. That's what how it always is, man.
Yeah.
I always say that, let's make it a quick one because I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about. And then I just start talking and I don't shut up. Some people like it. Some people hate it. We should probably reevaluate our structure here at some point. Maybe get more new people on so we could talk and actually have real conversations instead of just listening to me bitch about stuff all day.
Well, yeah, I have a bunch of people lined up that want to join. So
yeah, like the PandaCon guy.
Yeah, PandaCon, and then the 3D. What's his name? Let's see. Icon 3D Labs. He wants to be on.
That's cool. Love that person. I for some reason can't remember if I've actually spoken to them and know the gender of them, but
yes,
they have sent me that incubator. Who's it?
Jeff, I think his name is.
Yeah. So Jeff had sent me an incubator months ago, year and a half ago now, and it's a permanent fixture of my Technodrone display. So
nice.
I made sure that everybody and their mother fucking knew about that thing when he sent it to me because that is an awesome accessory piece. I actually interacted with them the first time because I gave him shit for stealing my chair design from the Technodrone. It's didn't steal it. Maybe it was inspired by. I think they said it was like they saw it and they were kind of inspired by it, but like they didn't steal my design. It's just all fucking. It's always a joke.
Yeah, they're definitely good people.
I put the fucking file up on the internet for free. So
there you go.
Man, I'm just kind of trying to figure out if there's anything left.
No, I don't think so.
No, there's been no news. I mean, it feels good. I think the only thing that's happened since last episode and this episode was the Bottleneck Studios mushroom turtle guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one
up, right?
I did. I got the regular colored version. I didn't do the black and white.
I got both.
I don't have the space, so I
don't either, but I gotta make it somehow.
Yeah, so I bought the one. I'm really excited about that. I bought it. I immediately texted Justin. I was like you rule. Like that's one of my fucking favorite. I love the paint on it. He knew I was hyped on it. So I'm really excited about that piece. That one's really, really cool. And then not Turtles related, but that new Super 7 Toxie on the card came out. Cody, Too Much New Toys got it. And it looks really awesome on a card. That's pretty sick. I think that I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else I've seen.
I think that's it.
I don't know, man. We started this podcast trying to help people get toys, and now it's like everything just stocked. Don't really.
Well, because it's almost the end of the year, they're not going to release anything.
Yeah, but we're still waiting on what Worm and Tattoo or Tattoo, however you want to pronounce it. Those said Q4, and Trevor told me they're ready to go out the door.
True. And Shredder now, I told you the update release is Q2.
Yeah, it says Q2. I think it's still going to try to fall into Q1, though.
I bet you it's going to be a holothon.
Yeah.
See, talking toys.
Yeah, I think it's going to be I really do think it's going to hint at holothon. But is holothon going to spill into April this year because there's the April Last Ronin figure coming? Grammy April's coming. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else that we don't know about that I know is done. I mean, we know about Shredder, that fucking Archie comic Shredder.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's cool. He's a stocky boy. Yeah. Having the old Shredder, the cartoon Shredder, and you're he's actually very thin. and you put that new one next to him where he's got that bulbous like cartoon look to him. He's fucking cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we also saw Mirage April coming sometime.
Oh, the redesign one.
Yeah, yeah.
If
If people ever wonder what the fuck I got that's not out yet, they're just me just staring at my wall and just trying to figure out like what I can talk about that we know about.
Well, if anybody has a lead on a Cybercell Android Krang, let me know because I'm looking for one.
I stopped buying those, but I was falling down a fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Is the you know that tall assassin, like not the you know how we got that new Mirage, like the red Enforcer.
Yeah,
Is
I don't like
the
that
other
one,
one the
but yeah.
assassin? The other one's the assassin, right?
Yeah.
Do we have him in normal Mirage colors yet?
No.
Okay, so he's got to be coming at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's somewhere along the lines. Fuck, I was gonna take photos of him this week. Shit, I thought he was out. I will say, this is your here's your sneaky peeky.
If you lasted this long, sorry.
There is. I'll give everyone a sneaky peeky, a verbiage. There is. Did I already talk about this? Maybe I did it live. There is another Shredder coming. Yeah. So,
Well,
I won't tell you which line it's from. Huh?
We know about the Archie one, but okay.
Yeah, there's another one coming. There's more coming, and I will say that it's not.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, so there is a new one coming.
But that one's not really.
I mean, it's not really a new figure. It's also not a re-release.
True.
But it kind of is. It's also kind of a repaint. kind of a little bit of it all, to be honest.
Yeah. We'll see what people think it is. But yeah.
Oh, there's another cool one coming. Oh shit. Yeah, there's another really cool figure. You've seen it. It's a new line.
What?
So
yeah. Okay.
There's a new line coming. That's it.
There you go. I ended off with a bang.
All right, everyone. Thank you for if you lasted this long, man. I'm sorry. Like this was just kind of a fun thing at this point. Well, tonight I just didn't want to do it. I mean, Steven knows. I was just not up for it. But I do have fun. I opened up a little bit. You know, these are fun. I know nobody's actually watching us right now, but I feel like people listen and people care. To the one dude once again that's like, I'm already bitching. Sorry, dude. Like, sorry I'm built on fucking negativity. So they're just observations, and I get upset about some things, or I'm just passionate, I guess, about some things, and it comes off negative. I don't fucking know.
That person must like watching us, so we're doing something right.
They at least watch the first 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I don't even look at the metrics anymore. Remember, I used to check the metrics. I'd be like, "This is our watch time," and this is how many people. I don't even fucking look at that shit anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know. This might go up tonight. This might go up tomorrow. Probably go up tomorrow, unless Mr. Danny wants to see it. Danny's like one of our biggest fans who I play Fortnite with. I upload it, and within seconds I get, dude, new fucking podcast. I'm like, yeah, for you, Danny. I'm literally only doing this for Danny.
Believe it or not, I do get a bunch of IMs saying, "Hey, is your new podcast coming this week?" I'm like, I think
IMs. It's fucking showing your age there, Steven.
Sorry.
Those are AOL's the messenger over here.
Yeah, sorry. DMs.
It fucking Blink 182 lyrics in your away message.
Yeah. ICQ.
Let us know, right? So like, let us know in the comments if you're still here, if you've watched this long, like for like our next podcast that we do you want it to be more focused around like just giving you the fucking news? Do you want it to just be like this format where we just don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about and just kind of ramble and go through things? Because remember, other episodes I actually share screens and stuff. I've got nothing up because I just got up off my couch and started recording. Do you want like an all episode of me just being pissed? Maybe I can unload. I don't fucking know.
Let's do all the above. Why not?
I can run my mouth. Do you want to hear me school people on politics?
Not this episode. Maybe the next.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm so tired. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours on that post yesterday. We were just talking about that. Not 100% proud of that post, but it gets the point across. Very upset. I'm an independent, by the way. Don't fucking come at me with that shit. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Steven, I just ran my mouth again as always. What the fuck do you got? Let's give Steven the stand here.
I got nothing. I just want everybody to be happy, collect turtles, and Ghostbusters. I like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Did you get the new Mondo Ghostbuster thing? The new one?
Of course. Yep.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I want them to.
That's cool.
You know, everything. I do have to rant. Everything I purchased in the last 2 months has been a pre-order. What the fuck on that? Sorry.
Dude, that's how my whole fucking business is that I do. Like our whole business at Bull Airs is pre-order. So like I can understand. I can understand that feeling. We're not ending yet. I fucking pre-ordered that goddamn Bottleneck Studios turtle. I fucking got another goddamn Street Diorama, the Toon one.
Yes. Yeah.
Pre-ordered that. I think I pre-ordered a fucking Mythic Legions 4-pack of like skeletons or some shit. I just got a charge for $56 of like something on a fucking because for me to forget about it, I just put it on like every 2 weeks I get charged or whatever, so it doesn't sting as much. And I got other shit. There's just, stuff just arrives at this point. Is that how the Mad Hatter feels, or like fucking Jonathan over at Nostalgia Unboxed? They just get shit that arrives.
No clue. I really don't.
My buddy fucking Kyle Peterson, he does like every line it's possible. He does like weekly pickups, and he's just has stacks of just shit. I was like, how much are you buying, dude? Holy fuck. Like I tapered my buying. I don't buy as much anymore, as I just don't have room for it. But
same.
Fuck, man.
There's so much I want to buy, but it's just like I don't have the room.
What do you say? Everybody look at this. Look at to the right or the left on your screen of Steven's head. Look at that whole wall behind the door. You know what the whole wall behind my door is? Shit, it's stuff. I haven't seen it in months because it's behind my door. But you can see it going back there.
That's not why. Why would I want to put it behind the door? It's gonna be blocked.
NECA boxes back there.
Oh. Well,
I've actually been taking down stuff here, and the toys are going up the side of the wall over there now.
Well, my problem is I could put shelf under that shelf, but I have kids. They're gonna destroy it.
Fucking break their legs so they can't run in there, dude. Don't you know how to take care of kids? This is why I don't have kids.
Yeah,
because I will snap at their legs.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I would never hurt a child, but I do not have kids.
Right.
And I will dude, check this out. Like, this is the funny shit. So you all know I have a fucking bulldog. I have my little Georgie back here, and he usually spends most of the night on my couch. He doesn't jump off the couch. If I take him off the couch and set him down on the floor, he doesn't move because he doesn't want to knock over any of my shit. I'm not even joking. I have to like move everything out of the way so he has the clearest path on both sides because he doesn't want to knock any over my or like none of my shit over. I got so lucky with my past 4 dogs. I got 3 now. Not a single one of them has. Georgie did as a puppy, but have ever ruined a fucking toy of mine. I see the horrors of people having their dogs.
You just jinxed it, Gary.
No, I don't. I'm not jinxing it. Like he's a trained dog. He just hangs out. No longer do I have to worry about him pissing on my couch while we're sitting here on a podcast.
Well, he did that last year. I remember that.
He did. He doesn't do it anymore. But even when he was a puppy.
Oh yeah,
little bastard. But yeah, everyone. Thanks as always for just listening to us rambling. This is our 7th time probably trying to close this out, so we'll just close it out for real this time. Let us know in the comments, like, what do you want to see? If I'm really annoying, just fucking say it. That's just who I am. Motion detected at my front door. It is 9:00 at night. I'm gonna go break some heads. So, Steven, thank you as always for keeping me straight to do these things.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
Come buy some stuff from us at Bull Airs, please.
Yes, please do. They have good shit. So
you finally have shoes.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Fuck off.
Yeah. See everyone.